starboard side, straight out, is a female oxbill turtle. And how do I know it's a female? Under the left fin, there's a shopping bag and credit card, right? But to tell the difference between the male and the female turtle, it said male tail, female short tail, or no tail. But it said it's the only reptile that doesn't have any tail. So you guys figure out what's that tail. So we have 4 species of turtles inside our water. We have the oxbill turtle, we have the green turtle, leatherback, and lavender turtles. Those are the 4 species of turtle you will see inside our water. So get to familiarize with the cabin. Earlier here we're saying about port side, starboard side. Those are called nautical terms. So do it a tour, I'll refer those terms to you. So once again, port is left, starboard is right. We also have 2 depth gauges on board the submarine. One on the port side to look forward in feet, one on the starboard side to the very back of the submarine. We have fish ID cards at the viewport. You can use it to identify some of these fish. And if you're wondering which side of the submarine is the best side, is the other side, right? Grass is greener on the other side, always, yes. So if you look to your viewport on both sides of the submarine, look to your viewport, look straight down. We're in a white area. Anyone know the white area called looking straight down through your viewport? Anyone? No one? It's called sand. Yes, not snow or salt. Trust me folks, we get that question a lot. But it's indeed sand, or some folks pronounce it as sand. Sand. Just depends on where you're from, right? So the sandy area called for stingrays. Stingrays burrow beneath the sand. They also feed over the sandy area, so keep an eye out for stingrays. The most common stingray you see around here are southern stingray. But we have manta rays, eel rays, torpedo rays, but the most common one you see are southern stingray. So if you guys have any question during the tour, feel free to ask. You can ask myself or the co-pilot. Whichever one of us is nearest to you, you can ask as much question as you want. There's no such thing as a foolish question. But we do have some winners. Like the other day, someone asked me if this is fresh or salt water. Yes. I can go on, there's more. But I'll leave it right there. If you have any question, feel free to ask, okay? So right now we have views of the coral reef. The small blue fish are seen on both sides of the submarine. They are called blue crummies. And why they call them blue? Because they're blue inside out. If you cut one of those blue crummies, you will get blue blood, blue tissue, blue bone. Everything is blue, so they're blue to the bone. So right now we have views of the coral reef on both sides of the submarine. The coral reefs are made up of 2 components, soft corals and hard corals. Soft corals are fern or plant looking object. Hard corals are the rock or the base of the reef. Also the corals are closely related to jellyfish because they have stinging cells and tentacles just like a jellyfish. So the coral reef is seen out there, they're alive and they're classified as an animal. It's one living organism is seen out there. So we have 2 categories of fish that you will see throughout the day. We have grazer-fish, which is a day fish, and they swim with their side fin. And we have predators, or nocturnal creatures. They're not active during the day, or active at night, and they swim with their tail for speed. But why we call the day fish grazers is because they graze an algae during the day. So they help us the coral reef by eating algae off the coral reef. And if they don't eat algae, the algae will smother the reef and kill it. And it takes 10 years to grow 1/4 of an inch of coral. So it's many years of growth to be seen out there. So on the port side, those black fish you see there on the port side, they're called black sturgeon. They're members of the triggerfish family. So those black sturgeon and the triggerfish, they don't have any scale like other fish. They do have thick hides. So Back in the olden days, before fishermen had sandpaper, what they would do, catch them, skin them, put their hides to dry, and use it as sandpaper. That's how thick their hides are. But nowadays, you go to the hardware store, buy sandpaper. Much easier that way. Because those black sturgeon and the triggerfish, they're very hard fish to clean, or skin, sorry. Hard fish to skin. They're very good fish to eat. And also why they call them triggerfish once they feel threatened. There's a bone stick out their head, it look like a trigger of a gun. So you have the black sturgeon here on the starboard side with top and bottom fin. So those black sturgeon, they call them prop-props. The local call them prop-prop because once they catch them, they go prop-prop. And also they call them turbot also. So if you look on your starboard side, look to your viewport. What's going on to the reef on the starboard side? Disappearing, right? Welcome to the drop-off. Yes. So this here going up to 2,000 feet. Anyone want to go down that far? No, that's good because a one-way trip. If we go down there, we'll never return. Why? Our submarine is certified with passengers for 150 feet, but our maximum crush depth is 800 to 1,000 feet. At that depth, the submarine will crush like a can. So you don't want to go all the way down there. So if you look to your view, if you look on the depth gauge, we're at 107 feet. Wow. Welcome to the triple digit club.